plastic pollution. Okay, this is also very, very important. When you come back, you finish you come back, please collect your finisher's medal. You know, hard-earned medal. I think the collect money will be right there when you enter. You get back to the finisher's medal, collect my instruction. Remember to head out of the venue, the place where you came from. Head out in the same direction munde hogta iri, and towards your left is this huge hall where the breakfast will be served. Yes, so the breakfast will be served for you indoor, not here at this venue. So bandit takshnane, you take your finisher's medal, earn it for yourself, you've earned that, so collect your finisher's medal and head out of the venue. And munde hogi takshana, towards your left there is a road, elevated road that goes towards your left. Just go onto that road and you will find a huge hall where your breakfast will be served, and nama entertainment kuda alle nadiyutte. We'll also have a prize distribution there that will happen at 7:45. So Maribedi, when you come back, you need to head there and not be here. Just collect your finisher's medal and head out there. And yes, of course, when you come back also we have a full-fledged physiotherapist kuda will be here to help you with your post-recovery in case you have any sprains or spasms or pains. We have our physiotherapists will be here on standby for you. Do not miss 7:45 is when the prize distribution will happen, and it will happen right there inside the hall which is outside of this venue. So David to Miss Marakobedi. And as we start, we would obviously want to thank and acknowledge our partners and sponsors without whom this wouldn't have been possible. The powered by sponsor Apollo Tires, your fitness buddy, my summer, my health drink partner Energiva, medical partner BGS Gleneagles Global Hospitals, nam recovery partner Spectrum Physio, relief partner Zandu Fast Relief, Nice Road Authorities of course, and Bengaluru Police Kuda. Also special round of applause, shout out and thanks to our ambassadors, pacers and all our running groups. And yes, of course, NEB Sports, the pioneers of sporting and running events across the country. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in just moments from now, we're going to be starting off our warm-up. So requesting everyone to come forward, all the 10K runners, step forward a bit, please come closer to the stage. We need a little more space for people at the back for warm-up again. So David to munde banni, elru, come on, 5 steps forward, inna salpa munde, spread out, one arm distance from your left, right, front, back. One circle ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕೈಯಿಂದ so that you do not hurt anyone when you do the warm up. Just spread out both your hands and circle yourself around front ಇಂದ back ವರೆಗೂ. People at the back as well, please step forward, spread out a bit. ನಿಮ್ಮ warm up ಅನ್ನು start ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. Very, very important, like you know, this warm up is certainly very important for all those who are running for the first time. And of course, people who are running regularly, ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. But nevertheless, a warm up ಅಂತೂ ತುಂಬಾನೇ important, so that you don't land up with injuries, you don't land up with any kind of pains. So ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ get ready for the warm up and keep yourselves warm. Do not just stand there, keep moving your hands and legs. Do some spot jogs, do some stretches. Now official warm up to start ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ in ಕೆಲವು ನಿಮಿಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ. But till then, just keep yourselves warm, keep yourselves a little stretched out. Keep that energy up. Breathe, take deep breaths, breathe in, breathe out. Let's just do this, everyone together. People at the back, bega go to your baggage counters, leave your bags and come forward quickly. Let's get this started.
Do something.
Alright, if you're ready to start, make some noise. Bengaluru salpa shabda badli nim karinda. Come on everyone, make some noise! We've got about how many? We have about 5,000 people who are running the 10K. We've got more than 5,000 people who are running the 5K. 10,000 people on a Sunday morning right here on the streets of Bengaluru to create history. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hey Gidra Bengaluru! Fantastic! Swagata Suswagata Tamelrigo, and yes, of course, welcome to this beautiful stretch of the Nice Road, and welcome to the Bengaluru 10K Challenge powered by Apollo Tires, and yes, of course, organized by NEB Sports and Entertainment. Before we begin, let's do this quick EQ check. EQ check is very simple. Prati mood kshanagalagu nanu eno marak heltini, and I need everyone here to do it together. Every 3 seconds, I'm going to ask you to do something, and I want everyone here to react to it together collectively. People at the back as well. All right. So let's go for the first 3 seconds of the EQ check. I want everyone here to clap as loud as possible. Joragi, come on. There's a reason for it. You need to activate your nerve endings. Come on, quick. Joragi. Super. People at the back as well. For the next 3 seconds now, for the next 3 seconds of the EQ check, I want everyone here to scream at the top of your voice. Joragi, Charlie, come on. 3 seconds, I know. It's hardly 2 seconds. No, that's not how it works. I want 3 non-stop seconds. 1, 2, 3, go! Fantastic. All right, the next 3 seconds of the Bengaluru EQ check. I want everyone here, whosoever can, please do it. The rest of you, try hard. It's good for your lungs, okay? I want everyone here to whistle as loud as possible. 3 seconds, go! Joragi! And final 3 seconds of the Bengaluru EQ check. I want everyone whosoever is wherever, I want you all to do everything together. That is clap, whistle, scream together. Come on, Bengaluru, come on. Super. Like they say, a city that runs together grows together, right? ಓಡಿದ್ರೆ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಅವಾಗ ತಾನೇ ಬೆಳೆಯೋದು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು. Ladies and gentlemen, the 9th edition of the Bengaluru 10K challenge powered by Apollo Tires, and yes, of course, it's only gotten bigger, better and tougher. More than 10,000 Bengalurians participating today. Come on, everybody, put your hands together. More than 10,000 of them. And yes, of course, what's also making it very, very special to the world is we have 10 vision impaired runners supported by guide runners India who are running. Give them a round of applause. 130 children from Shrishti Special Academy, Snehagram and Matrudhama Foundation, supported by popular runner Santosh Padmanabhan and Runner High team. Give them a round of applause. They're going to be here as well. Alright, so let's get this started. But before we start, all those people who are doing their warm-up at the toll gate, they will to last warm-up because there'll be vehicles passing there. Please come inside the venue. Do not block traffic there. There are some people warming up in the traffic lot. No, you can't be doing that. Alright, shuru madak munche, an event of this stature not possible country till we have good amount of sponsors and partners with us. One last time before we start our warm-up, let's thank our partners and sponsors. I want your applause to keep coming out right throughout. It will also activate your nerve endings, so keep yourselves active. Now, powered by sponsor Apollo Tires. Nama fitness buddy My Samay, health drink partner Energiva, nama medical partner BGS Gleneagles Global Hospitals, recovery partner Spectrum Physio, relief partners Zandu Fast Relief, and Nice Road Authorities, Bengaluru Police, our ambassadors, Pacers and all the running groups, and of course NEB Sports and Entertainment. Big round of applause for all the sponsors and partners. Okay, all those people who are out there who are trying to run and thinking that the run has started, alilla sumne ello hogbittu warm up madak try ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಬೇಡ ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು. That could be a last warm up. Please, you don't want to do that. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬನ್ನಿ. Come inside the venue right away. Do not block traffic, guys. Come on, quick. Everyone, all those who are near the parking lot or near the toll gates, those are for the vehicles. Your path is going to be this way. Your running track is going to be on this side towards the stage, right behind me. So quickly come inside. Okay, let's get started. Let's do the warm-up. Everybody take 2 steps forward, please. I see a lot of gaps. There are a lot of people there at the back. They do not have space. So dayavitu munde banni elru. Dayavitu munde banni, please. Quick. Okay, my name is MJ Rakesh or Mike Jockey. I'm going to be your host right throughout, and we'll make sure that we get everything right in place to ensure that your 10K is a memorable one. All right, so let's get started. Both your arms out, left and right. Do a circle so that you don't block anybody. All right, let's welcome the fittest people of Bengaluru city. Ladies and gentlemen, she's right here, Sahana, with her two boys who are going to be up on stage to do the warm-up for you. One chappal nondike swagatisi nama warm-up team. Now, come on everybody, put your hands together.
Hello!
Sahana, Vijay and Anand, they are going to take over your warm-up. So Daivittu, you now follow Madi wherever you are, people in the parking lot, near the toll gate. Daivittu, will get a bunny and let's get started. I will give you instructions when you need to start moving. Right now, you need to start moving to their beats. Alright, put your hands together for Sahana, Aditya and Vijay.
साउंड की आवाज़ नहीं आ रही है, थल्ले चले जा। Come on, Bengaluru, let there be some energy. Shota Barli.
Of love. Now first of all, come on, baby, take me off. Come on, baby, break me off.
Come on, Bengaluru, you gotta follow them.
Such a dog, it's simple, baby.
Sahana, Vijay, Anand on stage. Our fittest people in Bengaluru getting your warm-up in place. Follow Madi, ಏನ್ ನಿಂತಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ? Come on everyone. People at the back, you gotta start moving, Put your hands up, ಹಂಗೆ ವೈಬ್ರೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು I only see people in the front who are doing it. ಹಿಂದ್ಗಡೆ ಇರೋರು ಏನು ನೀವು ಓಡಲ್ವಾ?
You've got to do this. This is very important for you guys. Come on. These are professionals who are setting your warm-up fix. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿ ಇವ್ರನ್ನ. If at all you don't want any injuries, they know what they're doing for you. It's very important you everybody do it. People at the back, ಎಲ್ಲರೂ join ಆಗಿ.
To put it down, went from the block to the yacht to the G4MDR, straight to the detour, not from Maryland, but when it comes to women, the game must be more. Get it, beat more. Tupac, Noah.
Come on, Bengaluru, hands up, jump along, good. Higher. Ange ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಶಬ್ದ ಬರ್ಲಿ. Super, Jola Chapale Bande. Come on, put your hands together. Come on. Stretch a bit. Come on, Bengaluru. Come on, Bengaluru. The world is watching you. We're going live on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Everybody's glued in. Slowly, swiftly. Stretch that thing. Come on. People at the back. Yen martidra ನೀವು. March. Swift, straight. It's gotta be loud. Clap. This warm-up is powered by Energiva, your health drink partner. Let there be energy. Let there be some Jiva. Come on. Get our pacers up on stage one by one. Come on, march up, pacers. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's welcome our pacers on stage. Come on, come on, come on. These are people who are going to guide you to achieve what you want to achieve at the time at which you want to achieve. How do? If at all you want to reach your target in a particular time, these are the people who are going to get you there. Our pacers. Come up in the front, come up in the front. Here, pacers warm up model, man. You guys are pros, right? Come on, do a little warm up with them, come on. Yeah, Bengaluru, make some noise for your pacers. Come on, come on, come on. That's the way. Our celebrated pacers, Europe. Fantastic. Thank you, thank you. Now all those who have A written on your bib, the B and C, continue doing your warm-up. Continue your warm-up, B and C's. Only the A's, people who have A written on your bib, start moving to your right side of the stage, which is my left side of the stage. On the extreme left, next to section B, is your entry point. Start walking inside. Come on, quick, 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 quick. Super. Can you have a round of applause for Sahana, Anand and Vijay? Big round of applause for our pacers game. Who are powered by energy. These are the people who are going to get you where you have to in the time that you want to. Please follow our pacers if you want to time your run. Big round of applause before I let them start off for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, pacers. Off you go, off you go. Now remember, Kerala Nadi and Madhu Peri, B and C.
A very good morning to all the viewers watching the 9th edition of the 10K challenge here in Bengaluru. You see a sea of runners all converged here at this wonderful location here called the Nice Road in Bengaluru. It's the Nandi main road which connects Bengaluru to Mysuru. The runners are all getting ready for their 10K challenge. This race attracting athletes from all over the country, predominantly from the city of Mumbai. And we have over 10,000 runners lined up here for the 10K challenge starting anytime now. This race will be flagged off at 6 a.m. We have some leading athletes from the city and from the state and the country participating in this event. The athletes had a wonderful session with their warm-ups and now they are moved into their enclosures getting ready for the flag off. They are all cordoned behind the security. They're some distance away from the start point, and as they all converge in the start point area, they are all categorized in various age groups. There are age groups from the junior right up to the senior ranks. We have the lowest 14 to 25, and then we have the under 35, the under 45, the under 55, the under 65 and 65 years and above. So we have men and women, young and old, participating in the Bengaluru 10K challenge, the 9th edition, on this very day. You see the clock, it's 5:50 a.m. here. Another 10 minutes and all these runners will be heading along the nice road here. There's everything nice about this road. It's a private road owned by the entrepreneur and businessman Mr. Kenny. It's called the Nandi Infrastructure Corridor Enterprise, and it comprises a group of companies, the Kalyanis, the VHBs, the SABs, and this was all done to develop and shorten the distance between Bengaluru and Mysuru. Over 10,000 participants participating in the 10K challenge, and later on at 7:30 will be the fundraise, the 5-kilometer race for one and all. A special mention should be made of the impaired runners who will be running along with their guides. So 10 impaired runners will be participating and enjoying the thrills of this race. They have their guides along who will take them all along the route. There are also 100 special children who will be participating in this race, all supported by their respective NGOs. In another 8 minutes, this race should take off. This event is organized by NEB, the made and sponsored by Apollo Tyres. There are a host of sponsors for this event. There is Apollo Tyres, there is My Samay, your fitness buddy, there is Energiva, your health drink, there is the BGS Gleneagles Global Hospitals as their medical partners, the recovery partners are Spectrum Physio, and the relief partners are Jandu Fast Relief. Able support coming from the Nice Road authorities, the Bengaluru police. There are a host of pacers doing their duties. They'll be taking their bus all along the route and helping the athletes reach their goals, each one aspiring with their personal best. So you have the 55-minute bus, the 60-minute bus, and all established athletes, experienced athletes serving here as pacers. You'll see them all along the route. You have another 7 minutes to go for this race. Athletes you see in the background all coming out from the holding area into the start line enclosure. We have some great luminaries who will be here to flag off the race. We have Mr. Rajendra Kataria, the Secretary, Commerce and Industry. He's also an avid runner, and I'm sure he'll come out to run this race too. We have the Additional Commissioner Law and Order, Mr. Sandeep Patil. We have the Head of Sports Marketing for the Apollo Tyres. The major sponsors of this race, powering this race, is Remus de Cruz. And we also have some Indian internationals having brought glory for the country in the international athletic arena. We have Dr. Reet Devaya, Arjuna Awardee, and also a medalist at the Asian and the Masters Athletics, still having running spikes on. A well-acclaimed athlete during her running days. One of the very few athletes to hold the national record in more than one event, and that was the heptathlon and the long jump. We also have the Arjuna Awardee, Mrs. Ashwini Nachappa. She's an Olympian. So, host of dignitaries have descended here at the start line. The athletes slowly surging ahead, inch by inch. You still have a good 5 minutes to go. The guests are up on stage. They will take up their positions and this race will flag off on the dot at 6:00 a.m. This race will go right up till the 5-kilometer point and make a turnaround to come back to finish the 10K run. You're all watching the 9th edition of this race. The Bengaluru 10K challenge in its 9th year has picked up momentum and is picking up momentum with every year, with every advancing year. And it's all spearheaded by their head, Mr. Nagaraj Adiga, and able support coming in the form of great administrators and great runners. Mr. Nagaraj Adiga is also race director for this event, and he heads the group, the NEB Sports Entertainment Private Limited. They have a packed calendar all around the year. They have races in different corners of the country, and today they're all here at the 10K Bengaluru Challenge. Wonderful water arrangements, hydration stations all along the route. There are medical stations with doctors on bike, and they'll be mobile in case of emergencies.
Check.
Good morning, everybody. This is the 9th edition of Bengaluru 10K Challenge. And we have Remus D. Chris from Apollo Tyres, our presenting partner, and Dr. Rajendra Kataria, Secretary of the Revenue Department. We have the honor of having them join us for the flag off. We also have Reeth Abraham, Dr. Reeth Devaya, who is the Arjuna Awardee, the face of Bengaluru Marathon, and a director of NEB Sports. We have race director Nagaraj Adiga. All of them all set to flag off the 9th edition of the 10K Challenge.
And yes, of course, we also have with us Kaveri Adiga Evru. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time to flag off the Bengaluru 10K Challenge powered by Apollo Tyres. Let's do the countdown. When the time comes, everybody, all eyes on the clock. Ee countdown and Jyotek shuru madana. Let's do this together. Keep your energy high. Keep your energy high, everybody. Move slowly and swiftly. Just make sure you move slowly and swiftly. All right, I now request Mr. Rajendra Kataria, Secretary, Commerce and Industry, MSME and Mines, who's also an avid runner, to please take the flag and step forward to do the flag off.
Hi, good morning, Bangalore, and I wish you all the very best. Today weather is so nice, so let us start running on the road. Good luck. Thank you.
That's Mr. Rajendra Kataria. Can we have a round of applause for him? Our Secretary, Commerce and Industry, MSME and Mines. We also have with us Nagaraj Adiga, Dr. Reeth Abraham. They're going to be flagging off. Keep your eye on the clock. When it is 50, we start the countdown with 10. Jorag barli nim shabda joragirli, because everybody's watching you ivattu. The world is watching you, Bengaluru. Let's get ready for the countdown. All right, everyone together with me. Let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The Bengaluru 10K. Just getting flagged off on the beautiful stretch of nice road. Of course, here with us, we've got Mr. Rajendra Kataria, the Secretary, Commerce and Industry, MSME and Mines, who's also an avid runner. We also have with us Nagraj Adiga, the CMD, NEB Sports and Race Director, Dr. Reet Devaya, Arjuna Awardee. Come on, keep your energy up. We've got a celebrated flag off stage. We also got with us Mr. Remus de Cruz, who's the head sports marketing Apollo Tires. Yeah, he's proud to hold that Apollo Tires flag, flagging it off while Rajendra Kataria sir holds the Bengaluru 10K flag. Reet Devaya, our Arjuna Awardee, Desh Ki Shaan. Reet holding the Apollo Tires flag, and Mr. Nagraj Adiga monitoring you guys running. Come on. Put your hands up, country. Put your hands up. Make some noise when you pass through. Yeah. Put your hands up. Make some noise when you pass through, guys. Come on. Let there be energy. Right now, we are live on all possible platforms where the world is watching you, Bengaluru. Yeah. Like they say, right? A city that runs together, grows together. Vodidre Bengaluru, avag tane beliodu Bengaluru. Energy. Kayetti. Put your hands up. Put your hands up when you pass. Wave and smile. Yes. Lovely. Look at this beautiful stretch of the nice road right here. Thousands of people, Saviraru General, running the Bengaluru 10K challenge powered by Apollo Tires. What a fantastic view idu. You odid takshane you can see the view. A sea of purple ivattu. Look at that, a sea of purple right across the route. Now this is what Bengaluru creates. Beautiful moments, inspirational moments where the world takes inspiration from. Vortairi. While we have on stage our celebrated flag off dignitaries, Mr. Rajendra Kataria, Secretary, Commerce and Industry, MSME and Mines. We've got Dr. Reet Devaya, Desh Ki Shaan, Arjuna Awardee, and we've got Remus de Cruz, our head sports marketing Apollo Tires, flagging this off, of course, joined by our race director, CMD, NEB Sports, Nagraj Adiga. And yes, of course, our official camera lady, Kaveri Adiga. Come on. Yen energy illa. Bengaluru, kayetti. Salpa shabda barli nim kadeinda. Put your hand up. Put your hands up. Wave and smile. As you cross through the start point. The flag off has happened. And yes, of course, this historic moment has kick-started for Bengaluru, which only gets bigger, better, tougher, year after year. 9th edition this is of the Bengaluru 10K Challenge, powered by Apollo Tires. And oh boy, aren't we proud of Bengaluru? Aren't we proud of our city? 10,000 plus people who've turned up on a Sunday morning to be running at this beautiful stretch of the nice road. Come on, energy irli. Nim kadinda energy li. Yen ee tara enter agtidira. Put your hand up. Put your hands up. Smile. Make some noise. Shabda barli Bengaluru. That's the way. Keep the flag off on. Yeah, put your hand up. Wave and smile. And we also have with us another inspirational personality, an Olympian, Ashwini Nachappa. She's right here with us. Ma'am, step forward. We missed you at the flag off. Come on, flag it off for us. The flag off continues. Ashwini, ma'am. The flag off continues. Please wave the flag. Wave the flag for us. There goes. We've got Ashwini Nachappa with us. Arjuna awardee, the Olympian, the founder and chairman of KALS. CALS. Look at this. It's been more than 5 minutes and people are still running. That only goes to say the number of people who've turned up ivattu. 10,000 plus. 10,000 plus people running the Bengaluru 10K challenge ivattu. What a moment this is. And on stage we've got Ashwini Nachappa, who's arrived in time right now to flag off this for us. Come on, let there be energy. Energy irli. Kai etti. Smile madi. Shabda barli. Come on. Say hello to our flag off stage. Say hello to our flag off stage as you pass by. Wave your hands. The cameras are watching you. The world is watching you today. Come on, Bengaluru. That's the way. That's the way. That's the way. We also have with us another personality who joins. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder and chairman of CALS, Mr. Datta. We need to both step up quickly and continue the flag off for us. Come on. Mr. Datta, please hand him over a flag. Come on. We've got Ashwini Nachappa, the Olympian, the Arjuna awardee, and Mr. Datta Karumpaya, the founder and chairman of CAL, who are flagging this off for us. Saviraru Chandru. Hattu Savira gitta ಹೆಚ್ಚಾಗಿರೋ Chandru. An ocean of purple ivattu.
And here you see the runners all along the route. It's a wonderful tarmac road. It looks like the runway of one of the airports. This is a nice road, the Nandi Infrastructure Corridor Enterprise. And the bottom right, you see the athletes still taking off from the start area. And on the left, you see the lead runners running full salvo. All geared up
Let there be inspiration that you give
for the big prize money that's coming up later at the end of the race. Right on top you see the runners climbing up the steep slope. As soon as they take off, they get a good steep slope coming up.
What a beautiful moment this is, though.
And the lead pack holding on.
Moments that go down in the history for Bengaluru. It's been more than 8 minutes and we still have people running. We still have a huge number of
Most of these runners
yet to cross the start line. What a historic moment to do. Wow. Bengaluru 10K challenge flagged off. Right here. On the 2nd of July, on a beautiful Sunday morning. Creating an example for the rest of the country to tell you, if Bengaluru can do this, you can too. Illi Bengaluru energy astena. I need some noise. Ashwini need energy. Come on, put your hand up. Wave and smile. Wave and smile as you pass. Kai melette. Oh ho 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 ho. We are 10 minutes past start of time and people are
You see the runners still crossing the start line.
Only goes to say
The race flagged off at 6 a.m.
who have participated
and the lead runners.
10 minutes past.
Out there in front is the champion Puneet Yadav, number 10856, leading the pack. And there are a bunch of 5 now leading this race. Up there on the stage you see the Olympians. We have Ashwini Nachappa, we have Reed Devaya.
Thousands and thousands of people keep adding on to this community.
Both international runners, Ashwini having represented India at the Olympics. On your right, in the low bottom on the screen, you see Reed Devaya, a medalist at the Asian and the World Masters in the triple jump.
The rest of the communities across the country to do what Bengaluru does. And this
A
is
sea of purple, a sea of blue. Puneet Yadav still leading this race.
Come on, put your hands up. Hands up, make some noise, wave and smile. Wave to our cameras. They're watching you. We are live. We are live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. The world is watching you, Ivattu Kandri. Come on. The cameras are on your right. The flag of stage is on your left. Come on, don't block the pathway. Don't block the pathway, start moving. Energy early.
They are 12 minutes into the race.
Come on.
Puneet Yadav still in the lead. There are a pack of 5 moving right ahead.
Kataria, Secretary Commerce and Industry MSME and Mines.
They have crossed the 2.5 kilometers.
Guide Runners India. Special moment for all of us. 4, 3, 1. Let's go! Our vision impaired runners, supported by Guide Runners India, only making our Bengaluru 10K challenge more special and more memorable by joining in. Only proving a point to the world now madidre yaru madabodu. Fantastic, beautiful moments. Come on, start moving guys, start moving. Faster. Clear Madi. Start moving faster. Bega. It's been 14 minutes since we flagged off. You guys are still here. Come on, you gotta start. You gotta come back as well. Remember, when you come back, collect your finisher's medal.
There you see the
and go
luminaries
straight
on the stage.
to the breakfast area.
On this race.
There goes a celebrated flag off stage we've got with us Dr. Rajendra Kataria. Challenge, not walk. It's not a walkathon. Bigger, come on. You gotta run, you gotta be faster. There are people walking there. Start jogging, come on guys. It's been 15 minutes since we started off. Illness to start with Indra. Get some energy on the way, please.
हाँ?
I'm an energy drink.
10057
दोनों मिला उसके पीछे वाला
Yeah, there goes. Come on.
and here you see the climb as they took off from the start line. It's a real challenge, and that's why it's called the 10K challenge. You have all these runners taking up this steep climb onto the nice road, and they just reached the 5 kilometers turning point. In the lead is Puneet Yadav and Saurabh Antal. They've just crossed the 5 kilometers turning point, and now they're heading home for the finish.
Come on, quick. If you want to be part of Bengaluru 10K challenge, you need to cross the start line in the next 60 seconds, because after that, it closes. Guys, you gotta cross quickly. 30 more seconds left before we close the start line. Come on, big up. Whosoever is at the back, last few seconds left. Bega, cross the start line. Looks like some people are running straight from their home. Ille sustak bididare. Bega, madam. Come on, guys, come on. Cross the start line.
Well, good morning, viewers. You just saw a little while ago the 10K challenge flagged off here. It's a Bengaluru 10K challenge. We are in the 9th edition of this race, and we had a sea of runners. They just took off a little while ago. They are all on their return. It's 20 minutes into the race, and the runners are all on their return. We are very happy at the 6 o'clock flag off, where we had two Olympians with us, and one of them is here. The athlete that brought glory not only to herself, to the country, but to everyone around. And still being very active in the field of sports as an administrator, we are very happy to have Mrs. Ashwini Nachappa. Welcome, ma'am, in our midst.
Thank you very much. Such a pleasure to be here early in the morning to see a sea of people running. Great excitement and great atmosphere to be a part of.
Ma'am, you have been very active on track. So what brings you to a marathon event? And I'm sure because of this revolution that has captured the minds and the fancies of people, not only in Bengaluru, and also all over the country. So do you have a message to tell people that take up to running? So what draws you here to this event?
Well, the very fact that, from the first edition of 5,000 people to the 9th edition of 12,000 plus people, it only goes to show that this growing community is ever growing. And I think it's brilliant to see. It's not just professional runners. You see families taking part, this environment of wellness through sport, through participation in this large number and spending a Sunday early morning together. It's brilliant to be doing this, and I think as a sprinter, for me, it doesn't matter whether you're a sprinter or not. As a sports person, I think everybody should be part of this growing community.
Correct. Dear friends, you're getting words of wisdom coming from an Olympian, a person who went on to bring glory in the track events and now talking all about wellness and good health. That is the hallmark of the life of so many people. These lessons came in a very sterling way during the COVID times. And now people have got back into running to improve on their immunity. And this message comes to you, take up to running. Nice to pick on a Sunday. And even ma'am is out here on a Sunday taking time out to promote this. Ma'am, you're also connected with an NGO and an organization. Tell us more about that.
Well, I run a school, an ICSE school called Karambaya's Academy for Learning and Sports, which houses my sports foundation, Ashwini Sports Partner. But it's in Coog, and we'll be hosting the Kodagu Monsoon Marathon. I'm sure a lot of people from the first edition to the second edition, I'm sure the numbers will grow. We have about 870 students from Montessori up to 12th, and we have 3 core sports: athletics, shooting and hockey. So it's great when people come to see and take part in the Monsoon Marathon. You'll get to see what we are all about.
Wonderful. When is that event coming up, ma'am?
September.
Okay, so September, fix your dates, and you should be back here again in participating in another monsoon marathon. Well, as you all know, Bengaluru is capital, sports capital and running capital and marathon capital in the country, and you have a host of events happening here. You are here at this beautiful place called the Nice Road. It's everything nice about this, because the route looks like, when I look at the road from here, there's a nice steep climb and it looks like a runway on the airport, and runners are participating. How is the terrain going to be at your Kodagu marathon, ma'am?
Well, the terrain is a lot of undulation and through plantations, so it's going to be challenging. It's not going to be that easy, but it's going to be very serene. So you will really enjoy the environment there and the hospitality. Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So we are looking forward to that big event, ma'am. And thank you so much. Thank you for inspiring. Do you have a last call on your message to the runners? I'm sure 10,000 came here, converging here on this spot, but many are still sitting at home and watching. So what do you tell these people to take off and do something about their lives?
I don't think you should wait for another pandemic to get fit. It should become a part of your life, part of your family routine. So get out of beds and start that 40 minutes of your time through fitness.
Wonderful. So take the cue. Devoting 45 minutes of your day shouldn't take much of your energies, and once you're into this, you get into this bandwagon, and this the bug will bite you and you'll be into running, and it's all about wellness and keeping yourself healthy. Thank you, ma'am, so much. Of dignitaries out here flagging off the race, and there's some great support coming from the sponsors, and there's a very big one coming from Apollo Tires. I'm very happy to have with me here Mr. Remus De Cruz, Head of Sports Marketing, Apollo Tires. Welcome, Remus.
Hi, thanks for having me here. It's been a great day so far. Seen the energy around, loving it.
What brings you to a event called marathon? I'm sure there are so many other disciplines you also support. Tell us more about the sports that you support, and why this connection with marathon, because this is your first association with the Bengaluru 10K challenge. So what spurs you, what motivates you to support this event?
So, you've seen the numbers, right? 10, 11,000 people running. It's about engaging with the community. At Apollo, we strongly believe in enabling performance and helping people go the distance, whether it's on the road with your vehicles or as human beings as well, right? And to unleash that potential, we want to partner and in sport. So we also do a lot of football. We sponsor Manchester United. We've been part of the Indian football fraternity with the Super League and clubs like Chennai and FC. We have a big grassroots program in football as well called United We Play, where we have scouting which takes young kids to Manchester to exposure trips in that sense. While that is elite athletes to an extent, running is something that everyone can do very easily, and especially events like the 10K and the 5K Maza runs, etc. So while we've also partnered with the Millennium City Marathon in Gurgaon in the past and NDM recently as well, the Bangalore 10K, from what I've seen, is one of the most community-driven events in that sense, where everyone from within the Bangalore community comes together and participates and runs. And as I said right in the start, it's about us enabling performance and helping people go the distance.
Yeah, it's so nice to know. You may be doing well on four wheels, but now we have Apollo Tires also goading us and supporting us and motivating us to be on our 2 feet and taking up to running. It's very heartening to know that you are into the big league of promoting sports, and now you're come here to this event where you have the Aam Aadmi participating. Running, everyone can take up to running, and it's so nice that things are happening at the grassroots level. What have you has plans for the future to promote this, because running is a big boom all over the country, and Bengaluru is now the running capital of the country. So do you have plans in store for some more running events? I'm sure most of them are looking forward to Apollo Tires to sponsor them. So do you have some plans on the anvil?
Yeah, so we've, again, with NEB Sports, we've been talking about the next few events that are coming up, and it's baby steps, right? So everyone starts at the 5K, then moves to the 10K, and hopefully does the full soon. So with us also, it's in the same vein, where we've now, it's been last few months, years actually, but because of COVID, everything kind of got stalled in the middle. But yeah, for us, it's baby steps. So right now we started with the NDM, we have the Bangalore 10K. We're looking forward to the race in Pune. We are looking forward to race in Chennai and Calcutta for now, at least. And then let's see how it goes from there. Within the organization itself, we have a big running culture. So you'll find a lot of our staff on Strava, our plants in Chennai, AP, Limda organize their own runs as well. And so running is something that is not new to Apollo, but it's something that now we're taking beyond just Apollo and extending it beyond our organization to the rest of the country as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's nice to know that Apollo is supporting sports in a very big way. Thank you, Remus, for your time. And I'm sure you wanted to run around. You had planned to run this race?
I had not planned to run this race, but heading back to the airport straight from here. But anytime there's a football game happening, I'm up for it as well. So
you have a football fan supporting running. Thank you so much, Remus. Yeah. And I'd like to take you back to the studio, because we're having the lead runner returning anytime now. This race started at 6. In another 30 minutes, you're having the champions on the back home. So it's back to the studios. Thank you. Thank you, Remus.
Pleasure. Pleasure.
And there you have the first champion finishing. That's 18011. And coming in second was a man who led this race, Puneet Yadav, finishing this race well under 32 minutes, turning out to be a very fast-paced race. नंबर लेता है फिनिश करे बराबर. The 9th edition of the Bengaluru Challenge, and here we have the champions, the podium finishers. The winner is Praveen Kambal from Sai, and on his right is Saurabh Antil, who has stood second, and on his right is Puneet Yadav, who stood third. So here are the champions, 1, 2, 3 in the race. I'd like to talk to these champions. Praveen, आप बताओ कि आप ये अभी रेस भागे 10K, आपको ये रूट कैसा लगा?
रूट बहुत अच्छा था, फैसिलिटीज़ वगैरह, वाटर सप्लाइमेंट, वॉलंटियर वगैरह सब बहुत अच्छे थे। और बाकी हम लोग जो लास्ट ईयर 2019 में 18 में भागा था मैं, उस टाइम पे सेकंड था, बट दिस टाइम 2023 में फर्स्ट हूँ। तो अच्छा फील हुआ। बाकी बहुत ज़्यादा क्राउड था, बहुत ज़्यादा सपोर्ट था पब्लिक का बस।
तो आपका ट्रेनिंग कुछ अलग क्या है कि अभी इस बार आप फर्स्ट आए?
नहीं, ट्रेनिंग तो सेम ही है, बिकॉज कारण हम लोग तीनों एक ही ट्रेनिंग पार्टनर। हम लोग के कोच ऑल्सो नेशनल रिकॉर्ड होल्डर 10,000 मीटर सुरेंद्र कुमार, बट ओलंपियन है, ओलंपिक पार्टिसिपेट है 2008 में। हम लोग तीनों एक ही साथ ट्रेनिंग करते, कोच भी सेम ही है। बट इसका थर्ड वाले का स्टमक, पुनीत का स्टमक पेन हो गया था और इसका भी थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो गया था, इसलिए हम लोग सेम ही प्रैक्टिस करते। So that's why.
So here are the top 3 who are training together at the Sports Authority of India here in Bengaluru. They have an Olympian coach, Surendra Yadav, as their mentor and their coach. They are training partners also together. And when they took off in this race, they were all running together. So something separated the first, second and the third. I'd like to know from Saurabh. Saurabh, आप भी लीड में थे रेस में, तो क्या पेस चल रहा था और आपको कैसा लगा पूरा रूट?
सर रूट बहुत अच्छा था और पेस शुरू में हम साथ में ही चल रहे थे, लास्ट में थोड़ा कवर नहीं हो पाया जैसे भी। तो और मेरी 10 किलोमीटर फर्स्ट टाइम है। मैं बेंगलोर जाते रहे, मैं मैराथन में 5 किलोमीटर में फर्स्ट था, ये 10 किलोमीटर मैंने पहली बार की है, तो मेरा अच्छा फील हुआ है।
आपका इवेंट्स क्या मैराथन है? आप शॉर्ट डिस्टेंस करते हो ट्रैक के ऊपर, आप लोग सब ट्रैक रनर हो?
3 किलोमीटर स्टीपल चेस।
Acha, here is a steeple chaser who's got a silver here in the 10K challenge, and now moving into the road races. Road races being a big rage now. Most of these athletes switch to the races so they get enough prize money to manage themselves. I'd like to talk to the third place winner, Punit Yadav. पुनित, मैंने देखा आपको स्टार्ट से आप अच्छे लीड में थे और आप अच्छे पेस जा रहे थे, 3-3.25 मिनट का पेस चल रहा था, तो आखिर में ऐसा क्या हुआ कि आपको फिर वो रेस एंड में छोड़ना पड़ा?
हाय सर, तो 5 किलोमीटर के बाद थोड़ा पेट में थोड़ा टाइटनेस होने लगी, फिर लास्ट में ठीक हो गया था, लास्ट के 2 किलोमीटर पर कवर नहीं हो पाया। फिर पोजीशन के हिसाब से चलता रहा थर्ड क्लियर, और रूट वगैरह बहुत अच्छा था, फैसिलिटी सब अच्छी थी। और आगे वैसे मेरा पर्सनल बेस्ट 30 मिनट है, पर नेक्स्ट मैराथन में अच्छा करेंगे।
तो आप भी ट्रैक रनर हो, आप 5 और 10 भागते हो, हाफ मैराथन और हाफ मैराथन, फुल मैराथन आप किसी ने भी भागा नहीं है? ओके, तो कुछ ही साल में आप भी फिर हाफ मैराथन और फुल मैराथन में स्विच करेंगे। तो अभी आप लोग नेशनल सर्किट में भी एक्टिव हो? Okay, so you have national gold medalists from the track now switching to the road races, and from the road races now they will probably move to the half and the full marathons, and they will be there among the podium finishers at the races. So congratulations to all three, and hope to see you in some races coming up soon in the 5 and 10, and all the best to your track season coming up for the steeple chase, the 5 and the 10. Okay, congrats once again. Thank you.
It's hard to remember just one good day. Everything is fading. Just one good day. It's hard to resist now. Everything is fading. Was never meant to be this way. Everything is fading. It's hard to remember just one good day. Everything is fading.
The top three, and now we have the top three women here just finishing their 10K race. They started off at 6 o'clock in the morning, and here we have the champions. Winning this race is Kavita Yadav. She's a medalist at the Federation Games in Ranchi, which was held early this year. Normally runs a lot of track races, now doing her first road race here, and she has won this race in 35 minutes and odd. I'd like to ask the champion, आप कविता आप ट्रेनिंग कहाँ करते हो?
Sports Authority of India, Bengaluru side.
So these are the athletes from the Sports Authority of India dominating the races here. The men top three were from Sports Authority of India, Bengaluru, and Kavita also trains here. अभी आप ट्रैक 5 और 10 भागते हो, तो आप अभी अब रोड रेस में कैसे स्विच हो गए?
अच्छा फीलिंग हुआ, रूट अच्छा था। हाँ, अच्छा।
तो आपको वेदर आज कैसा लगा, आपको रूट कैसा लगा, वाटर पॉइंट्स, हाइड्रेशन कैसा लगा, आप उसके बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
अच्छा था, सब कुछ पानी भी वाटर भी सब दे रहे थे और रूट भी अच्छा था, क्लाइमेट भी अच्छा।
जब आप भाग रहे तो आपको कंपटीशन था लीड रनर के साथ, तो आपका क्या स्ट्रैटेजी रहा पूरा रेस में? आपने कुछ प्लान करके आप रेस भागे?
नहीं, ये तो नहीं, ये मैं सोचा अपना जितना मैं बेस्ट कर सकूँ करती हूँ, और ये नहीं सोचा आगे पीछे कौन है, मैं अपना जितना हुआ उतना किया।
तो आपको लक्ष्मी का कुछ ऐसा डरने लगा पीछे पीछे आ रही है?
नहीं, डर नहीं, क्योंकि मैं कंपटीशन करती से डरने की कोई बात नहीं, जितना मैं की हूँ मैं करूँगी, जितना ये की ये करेगी, जिसके अंदर जितना भी वो होगा।
Just for your information, both are compatriots. They train together. I'd like to talk to Lakshmi now. She stood second. She's a medalist at the Khelo India University Games. These are all track runners now switching slowly into the road races, and probably they might graduate later to the half and the full. Lakshmi, आपको रूट कैसा लगा?
रूट तो काफ़ी अच्छा था, और वेदर भी, जैसे ट्रेनिंग यहाँ कंटिन्यू हम लोग करते तो इतनी प्रॉब्लम नहीं आई। मतलब काफ़ी दौड़ने में जैसे प्रैक्टिस करते हैं नॉर्मल, और मैं अभी काफ़ी टाइम से रेस्ट में भी थी, क्योंकि अभी मेरा जॉब हुआ है इंडियन रेलवे में, तो मैं उधर ड्यूटी पे थी। अभी मुझे 1 वीक ही हुआ है यहाँ बेंगलोर आए हुए।
तो आपका अभी फ्यूचर में प्लान क्या है? अभी आप धीरे धीरे आप ऐसा रोड रेस में आते हो, आपको कुछ मैराथन भागने का कुछ प्लान है, कुछ ट्रेनिंग हो रहा है, कोच सब क्या कर रहे हैं?
मैराथन वगैरह तो मतलब एक ऐसा होता है कि थोड़ा बीच बीच में कंपटीशन करते रहना चाहिए, इससे हमें एक्सपीरियंस भी मिलता है, और हमें मतलब आगे अपने सीनियर्स के साथ कंपटीशन करने में थोड़ा हमें वो आ जाता है, और एक अपने अंदर से डर भी निकलता है जितने कंपटीशन हम करते हैं। तो इसलिए हम संडे रोड रेस खेल लेते हैं, और थोड़ा अपना फाइनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम भी जो रहती है वो भी हमारी वो हो जाती है दूर से।
Here is this point to be marked. The Sunday races can be picked as training runs, and by running these races and earning some money, it also takes care of their kitting and their this. Although they have been sponsored by various sports companies, but a little extra would do a world of good to these athletes. Coming in third in this race, finishing in 38 minutes, is Vaishnavi. Vaishnavi is not from Sai, but she trains on her own. And Vaishnavi, how did you find this competition? You had some leading runners of the country participating, and did you have any game plan? They're going to chase them, or you just followed them and it just worked out that you came third?
So like this is not my first 10K race, but coming to Bengaluru, Greater Bengaluru competition here, it is my first one. It was good. Watching them run, I was like inspired. Like, you know, they're better than me and I should learn from them and I should better myself. I've been running for past 6 months, that's it. So I have a long way to go, and watching them run, I was like, you know, I can learn from them, adapt, and according to how much I've trained, I did my best. So I'm like really enjoyed the run.
Yeah, that's the sporting spirit. Here you have a layman, a lay girl matching her skills with the country's best. They are all medalists at the national level, and chasing them in a race and picking up cues, learning from them and being inspired and motivated. Wish you all the best, Vaishnavi, for your races coming up, and I'm sure soon you're going to be joining these champions at bigger races and at bigger prize money. So congratulations to all three, and wish you all the best for your track races that you're running, and also earn some good money in some marathons coming up soon. Okay, have a nice day. Yeah. Okay, we have champions from different walk of life participating in this race, and we have one here who has been winning podiums all over the country. Her recent exploits was where she won a podium in the 10K challenge, the Tata race that happened in Bengaluru recently, and she's also a podium finisher in the Mumbai Marathon, one of the most prestigious marathons in the country and in Asia and the world. I'm talking to Simta Sharma. Simta, how was this race and how did you enjoy this race?
Frankly, I think this is one of the best 10Ks I've had. Like lot of space in the start line, and the route of course is amazing, just going straight and come back, and it's challenging because it's hilly but it's rolling, so you get that push as well. So it's beautiful, beautiful start of the day and beautiful race.
And what type of training? I mean, are you doing something special for the shorter races? Because you also do the marathons and you also do the shorter races. So anything special?
So I enjoy more of a longer distance. So 10K is becomes a little challenging for me because the time is very short and you really have to pick. But the good part is it's very quick. So it gives it's like a good tempo run for your trainings as well. So I try to do a lot of 10Ks as my training runs events.
So you pick these races as your training runs.
Yeah.
So are you preparing for something big coming up soon?
So this year in Mumbai I qualified for Boston. Even earlier I had qualified, but then because of COVID I couldn't go. So yes, the target, fingers crossed. So next year if everything goes well, I'm really looking forward for the Boston marathon.
So we have a Boston qualifier in Simta, and we wish her all the best. So all the best, Simta, for your Bostons, and hope to see you on the podiums and lot many races. Have a nice day. Thank you.
It was good.
Get a phone call from the Queen with 100 heads. She says that they're all dead.
Okay, here we have another champion, and we are so happy to meet this champion. He is known all over the country, and not by his exploits, where he participates in marathons all over the world, not because he is a podium finisher, because he runs bare body. So he's called the bare body boy, the Tarzan boy of the running community. And we are very happy to have Bobby with us. Bobby is a Bengaluru guy, and he has been running some big races all over the world, running within 3 hours a full marathon. And just for your information, he's not young, he's all of 50 plus, and today he is here running the 10K races. What brings you to a shorter race when you have been running marathons? I'm sure it is in your scheme of things that this could be training runs. So tell us more about your training pattern, because this is going to give a lot of inspiration, motivation, and some understanding to the runners who are listening to you.
Yeah, very good question that is. In fact, that's good. What brings us to a 10K? In fact, I love 10K much more than a full marathon, because 10K gives you the challenge to go into as intense, you push yourself, try to go as strong as possible in a 10K, which later helps you to run stronger half marathons and stronger full marathons. So I would always love a 5K and a 10K. Put yourself to the best. Train strong for the smaller distances to run strong for longer distances. That's my...
So you're hearing it from an established runner, and most of the established coaches also have that belief that when you're a 5 and a 10K fast runners, you can improve on your full marathons. And just for nothing, he is not a 3 hours full marathon runner. Bobby, I have known that you have undergone some injury, and for a very long time you had a layoff. So how did you come out of that injury, and how is it that you have managed to get back into running? What have you done? Because in marathon running, athletes pick up a lot of injuries, and there are many who are crestfallen and give it up. But you have come back with great resurgence and great resilience. So how did you manage during the injury time, and how did you rehab and come back to running?
Love your questions. Thank you so much. Very good question. Yeah, I mean, injuries for sure, all of us go through that. I mean, I had a glutes injury which was troubling me almost since Feb. I've been troubled. Yeah, I mean, March, April, May was all low. June I started building it up, and actually I got back into reasonably good training just from 2 to 3 weeks. So yeah, I mean, it's very, very critical to come out of an injury. So how do you come out of an injury? Very good point. One is get yourself stronger. Need to do a lot. I focus a lot on strengthening. I go to my physio Physios really help you a lot. They give you good massages, they give you good stretching, which is magical, you know. Those magic works for you to come out of an injury. Thank you.
You have been doing a lot of swimming, so how did swimming also help you?
Wow, you know a lot. Yeah, swimming has been good. In fact, I started swimming more as a recovery for my, other injury. I had also had a meniscus tear, so I underwent a surgery for that. So that's how I started with swimming.
But was that your own choice, or you had the medics telling you that get into swimming?
Yeah, it was out of the medics. So they told me to start walking in the pool. So that was the trigger for me to start swimming. So I started off with walking in the pool and then gradually with swimming. And now I've also done 3 kilometers of ocean swimming. So yeah, it was brilliant. Yeah.
So soon it should be triathlons then?
No, not much of a triathlon. Let me enjoy the swim and run and, bike all by itself.
Yeah, wonderful, Bobby. What have you as plans for the future? You have had such wonderful races lined up one after the other, then came the injury, and I'm sure now you're getting back into active running. What have you planned for the future?
Yeah, I mean, no key things. See, I've done a lot. I've done a lot in the past. So now is more of really enjoying. I enjoy my swim. I enjoy my run. So enjoy the process. So that's what I would want to do it. No targeted. I would want to be as strong as possible, as long as possible, and keep yourself, physically also super fit. Also be an inspiration for a lot of people around, right? So many people, they look up to you. And would really want to be an inspiration for all of them.
Yeah, and count me in that. I'm also the one who's inspired with Bobby's exploits, and it's so nice. You can see the smile and the cheer, beaming, and he enjoys his sport. When you learn to enjoy the sport, you take it up well, and you do this as your passion. And who knows, from baby steps, you move to the higher ranks, and who knows, you might end up like Bobby one day, at the podium winning races. So, Bobby, all the best to all your races coming up soon, and hope to catch up in another race where we see you winning. All the best to you.
Pleasure to meet you, and really nice to hear all your questions. Thank you so much.
Thanks. All over the country, you see the pacers helping them. Here are the ones who sacrifice their own and they come and help. They take a bus along. So you have a 55-minute pacer. Mahesh has done the 55-minute pacing, and Lingaraja has done the 60 minutes pacing along with Ajay Deep. I'd like to check on with them what brings them here as a pacer and not as a competitor. So I'd like each one to answer one by one. Mahesh, what brings you as a pacer and not a competitor?
I wanted to enjoy the run and I want to cheer up and I want to make people run faster. So that's why I chose the pacing today.
ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಹಾಗೆ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ರನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೊತೆ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಬೇಕು ಹೆಲ್ತಿ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಸೊ ನಾನು ರನ್ ಎಂಜಾಯ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಈವನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳೋದು ನಾನು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ 42 ಮಿನಿಟ್ಸು ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್
Okay, I have not understood the language much, but by his gesticulations I have understood. He wants the runners to enjoy. He has a personal best of 42 and here he sacrificed his own and taken a bus for 60 minutes. He likes to see people who run along with him enjoy and that brings him the joy. Look at that smile on his face. What about you, Ajay?
So actually my also a personal best is 45-46 as so I want to push others to be finish on a time just like get their own personal best.
So you're helping people to get their personal best. Is it your first outing as a pacer, all three? Your first? What about you? First time? Fifth time? Fourth time. So we have two seasoned pacers and one learning the ropes and we hope to see them in the other races. I'm sure one day you're going to pick and run your own race so you get your personal best. So thanks for your sacrifice and thanks for motivating and helping the runners. Wish you all the best. Thank you so much. Under 25, under 35, under 45, under 55, under 65 and a 65 plus category. And here we have a champion from Bengaluru. He is all of 57, he doesn't look like. And he runs his 10K within 57 minutes. It's a sub 60, a sub hour race that he has just finished now. He is Narsimha Murthy. Narsimha, what brings you to this race? What brings you to this race, a 10K challenge? You have taken this as your challenge and you have run this race. And you have run it so well in 57 minutes. So what have you strategized? 56, so I stand corrected. Yes. What was your strategy to get this fast time?
Motivation is a Kiran, my gurus. So I'm enjoying the run, sir. Always.
So what type of training do you do different to run so fast? Because I have not known many at your age doing a sub 60 in a 10K.
So I'm doing swimming and cycling. All of your day by day, I do the same.
So you're on a 6-day program. You do everything. And I'm told he's a champion swimmer also. He runs all of 3 kilometers into the sea within 1 hour. So what type of combination training that you do along with swimming and running?
So one day swimming, one day running, one day cycling. I maintain the weekly, sir.
Okay. Yes. So when you are doing cycling, do you have plans to do a triathlon in the near future?
Yeah, in the future, I am dreams, sir.
Okay. So have you taken part in any swimming events, long distance, open sea or whatever?
So 5 kilometers I don't in the only swimming pool in Sai, sir. Sai universities. 5 kilometers I do, sir.
So here is a champion who is also a good swimmer and he's also a champion runner and soon he's going to be taking up to triathlons. So Murthy, we wish you all the best for the triathlons and hope to see you at another event soon.
Yeah,
all the best.
Sir. Definitely. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I shouldn't be asking, but the world will want to know. You look young, but for a 61-minute, which age category do you take part in?
I'm 57-year-old now.
Okay, so there you got the age reveal. Another champion veteran runner doing it in all of 60 minutes, 61 minutes and finishing this race. What have you to speak about the organizers? They have been organizing this race all over the country and they have picked Bengaluru, and Bengaluru is now the running capital. Have you run races before here, and how do you feel the whole organization was?
NEB, nothing other than that, because they are for class. Whatever the run they do, it is with the class only. Maybe hydration point or breakfast area, recovery zone, everything is awesome. I think they are very well organized.
Wonderful. So I'm sure you're going to be running races wherever NEB does it all over the country. Do you go around the country running?
Being a gynecologist, I can't go around the countries, states. I can only run in Mysore and Bangalore. That's the only thing I can do, because I can't leave my patient and go away with that.
Here is a doctor very loyal to her patients and also very loyal to her passion, and she knows how to judge and how to plan her schedules, and she picks races only in Bengaluru. Well, the best races are in Bengaluru from the country, so you have a very wise choice of running all these races. So doctor, wish you all the best. What's coming up next?
Next is BMF, that is Bangalore Mountaineer Federation. We are going to have country run next week in Avati.
Okay, wonderful. How do you manage your profession as well as your running schedules, doctor? Because a lot of people, they cry for time. They say they don't have the time to train because they are busy with their work schedules. So how do you manage all that?
Only you require passion to run. If you have a passion to do something, you will make yourself comfortable. I think being doctors, we should keep ourselves fit rather than telling patients to do exercise. That's how my passion is. I've been a runner since my childhood. I was a university athlete. And now also I'm running, thanks to all these organizers for making me to run.
Wonderful. Here is a doctor who walks the talk. She keeps herself fit, and many of her patients idolize her, seeing a very fit doctor. They are also motivated and inspired. Doctor, you're doing a wonderful job and wish you all the best. So hope to see you in another race soon, very soon. All the best to you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
In this race, and you see a lot of spirit, a lot of energy in the groups. Here we have one group that calls themselves the Crazy Passionate Runners, and see how crazy they are. They're all donned in their red shirts
and I have just spotted them. They just finished their race, and we have one of the leaders who's going to introduce himself and talk about the group. Tell me about your name first.
My name is Bharat Kumar Kabbur. We call Crazy Passionate Runners. We across companies in Bengaluru, we came together and we made this group as a Crazy Passionate Runners. We passionately run. That's why we call it Crazy Passionate Runners. I can introduce.
Okay, you all are not from a particular place. From different parts of Bombay. So you all are mostly all corporate guys who have got together and become crazy.
Yes.
But are you all managing your work or no?
Yes.
You all are managing work. So how do you all manage work as well as this running and come on Sundays and run these races?
We do have weekends where we practice a lot. So all the corporates have 2 days off in a week. So Saturday and Sunday. So that is the best time for us to practice. And we do practice and we just keep hitting the events. Our target is monthly. Once we just hit one event like this and we participate. So this is our spirit and we always want to rock together. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. So on weekends you all meet up. On the other days you all train on your own. Is there someone guiding you all? Is there someone guiding you all?
No, every weekend we train together in Kappan Park. So that's another thing. Before 2 months before, we will start planning how to practice, avoid all the injuries, and make sure our run will be safe. That's how the entire team is motivated with us.
But do you have a coach who's guiding you the right way?
We run together. Yeah, he's our captain, Kuti.
So captain is the one who's coaching you all in sorts. And you all coach each other also. You all motivate each other. And you all pick a race once a month. And do you all pick races only in Bengaluru or you go outside Bengaluru?
We went to Mumbai. We go all over the India. Last time we went to Mysore. And then this year we went to Mumbai. Mumbai Marathon and Ooty and Kaveri Trail. I think most of the famous event we go, and then the NEB is the one which we happen to come more often actually. Because
so since you are talking a lot about this race and NEB and you go to all NEB events, what draws you to an NEB event? How was this event? How was this race organized today?
they are very well professional managed. And the more important thing is that the NEB organizer arranges a bib in a group. They'll send it to a captain's home. So that's a big, relax for us. And then the way the arrangements are done, the hydration points, even all the management here is excellent. So that's why it makes to run more. And the medals are very good when we run. And then the t-shirt qualities are also very good.
So you're attracted to the t-shirt, you're attracted to a medal, you're attracted to the arrangements made, and more so because it is NEB. So I want all of you, 3 cheers to NEB. Hip hip. Everyone, come on. Everyone has been glorifying the organizers NEB, so 3 cheers to hip hip. Hip hip. Come on, one of you lead. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. Okay, and all the best to you all, and hope to see you running races all over and motivate people other than your group. Okay, so make everyone crazy and let the world be running crazy. All the best. All the best.
Get the water.
Well, this race has attracted runners from all age groups. Like I told you, we are from the main category is the under 25, which goes on right up till 65 and 65 and above. And here we have this young lad, Parth, participating in a 10K race. Parth, you see all the seniors participating in the race. They look pretty seasoned. And you are all of, how old are you?
15.
Parth is 15. And what made you decide to run this race?
It was just on a whim. I just kind of decided to. My mom asked me if you want to come, and I was like, okay, I'll come. So I came. I was supposed to train for it, but I didn't, and that's why it was hard for me. It would have probably been easier if I had trained a little bit.
So mom is participating in the race, and mom brought you out here, and you are finished before mom.
I think so, yeah. I think so. I'm not sure, but I believe so.
So your mom is going to be so proud of you. You have not been training well, and you're still better than her. And I'm sure your mom has motivated you in the right way. So what have you as plans? What do you think? Why running should be important for young runners like you?
It tests you both mentally and physically. So sometimes you just feel like stopping. So if you can convince yourself not to do that, that's very helpful. Especially because in the higher grades, studies is the main thing, and at there are points you just like feel like you just stop studying. You can't really do that. Same thing with running. You can't stop in the middle.
So what have you plans? What have you plans for in the near future coming up? Today was your first race. You did a shorter race earlier. Are you going to take up to serious running and then run races?
I don't think so, because first I have to do 10K properly, and then only after that I can do higher things. So first I'll do a few more 10K races maybe whenever.
Okay, so here is Parth, who's in a little dilemma. He has academics also. So most of the children at that young age have that issue, where slowly when you reach the higher ranks in school, you have to concentrate on the academics. And Parth is also in that same boat. But Parth, we wish you all the best, and we hope to see you next time participating in a race with proper training.
What do you do? I'm an athlete. Have you been training? You're an athlete? Yeah, I'm a national athlete.
Okay, yeah, we have another junior here who just finished his 10K, and here is a person who has done very well for himself in the track races, a medalist at the Nationals. He is a 600 meters medalist at the Nationals. He ran in Guwahati some time back, and now here he has just finished his 10K. This is Parth, so I beg your pardon, this is Jeet. Jeet, where do you come from?
I hail from Coorg.
Oh, you come all the way from Coorg.
I hail from Coorg. I live in Bangalore.
But you are living in Bangalore. So which school are you studying?
I study in Bishop Cottons.
Oh, you're from Bishop Cotton. Oh, wonderful. So from 600 meters, Jeet, how is that you have switched to road races and that to 10K?
Like during my workout, in my weekly workout, our coach gives us like 1 hour run to 45 minutes run. In the 45 minutes run, we finished 10K. Like now I finished the 10K in 42 minutes 51 seconds. So it was kind of easy for me. Because like every week we have like endurance.
So to build up your endurance, you do 10Ks in training. So this is supposed to be your training run. And you have run a good fast 42. How old are you, Jeet?
I just turned 14 in December.
Okay, so here is an under 14 national medalist, just turned 14, moving to the higher ranks. And what plans do you have in the future? From 600, are you going to move to the higher middle distances and then move to some longer races? What are your plans? What is your coach telling you?
My coaches told me as I've come under 16, I'll be participating in the 800 meters from now. Because there's no 600 under 16. Yeah.
So this is all in the scheme of things. He has told you to run the 10K races to build up on endurances. So irrespective of what surface you run.
It doesn't matter the surface. It's just the time and how you pace the race. Yeah.
Okay, so we wish you all the best, Jeet, and hope to see you, jeeting as I say, winning in the track races, and slowly as you graduate, move to the higher ranks and the long races too. So all the best to you. to all the viewers, you have been watching the champions finishing the race. They come from different ages and different category of life, different lifestyles, and they've been glorifying the NEB for their wonderful organization. And here we have the key person who's one among them, who takes care of all the nitty-gritties of the race, and more so, everything falls in place because of her credentials. She's an international athlete. We are talking to the former national champion, Reeth Abraham, now Reeth Devaya. And if you see, she's one of the organizers, director of the NEB. Ma'am, we all know that you're still participating in the track races. You're more connected with the track. So what is it that brings you to this revolution of running and your connection to marathons?
I think when you have competed for so many years and you've been in the sports field, it's always good to give back to the society. And health and fitness has been the most important thing in my life. And to see so many people taking part in a 10K run is fabulous. I mean, when we started, there were not many people running at all, and they didn't know what benefits they could have, keeping fit and staying fit and exercising. So this being a 9th edition of the, Bengaluru 10K Challenge organized by NEB Sports, it is fabulous to see the, sea of runners taking part, close to, 13,000 people. And everybody here is gearing up to do better and better each year. And this is supposed to be one of the tough courses because of, the uphill and downhill. And when somebody comes and says fabulous organization and I did my personal best, it is a good feeling for the runner and for us as organizers. So it's a good feeling for me too.
In my earlier interviews, there were some who said they got their personal best, and I was wondering, it's not a flat course, but they still come up here and take up the challenge. So this is a real 10K challenge. Ma'am, what are the factors that these numbers are swelling up? You said it started small, 9 years ago, and now you have almost, 10,000 and plus runners. What are the factors that has contributed in bringing the people out here on a Sunday? I spoke to some corporates who say they meet only on Saturdays, Sundays, and they have taken up to running. So I'm sure you have been watching this for a very long time. You have been an expert in this field. What could be the factors that is triggering? Because there are some nascent points which most of them are not spotted. I'm sure you're going to, highlight them and bring it to the world.
So one is, this is a challenging course. So people who have done on a flat course in the city, they want to come and challenge this and improve on their, timings. And the other thing is NEB is known for their, smooth organization. Even though the crowd is large, we made sure that there is no hindrance for them even when they start or they finish. So we had different waves, the fast runners in A and the runners between 55 and 65 minutes in B, and then the slower runners and the beginners in C. So that was smooth, and after they take the 5 kilometer U-turn to come back, we made sure that that path is also free for them to finish the finish well. And then after that we have our physio partners and our medical partners taking care of them. And the best part is the breakfast. NEB from day one has been giving them hot breakfast, because most of us in NEB are sportsmen and runners, and we know it's important after you run and compete that you need to eat also to replenish the lost energy. So our hot breakfast is the hot favorite of everybody.
In fact, in the pre-race and during race and post-race, everything is so attractive to the crowd. I've been talking to some of them, and they talk very highly about the organization right through the route, the hydration points, the water stations. They were all there at strategic places, and all that was taken care of. And when you add up and you say, and you have taken due care of the post-nutrition, post-race, which is so important for them to recoup back and get back to normal life from tomorrow.
Here, they need to go at least 3 to 5 kilometers outside to go to a restaurant to have breakfast or something. So I think nobody misses the breakfast, and everybody, whether it's 10,000 or 12,000 or 14,000, everybody gets breakfast.
Wonderful. In fact, some told me this is not breakfast, this is brunch. They have decided to cancel the lunch when they go home.
Okay, that's good.
So thank you, ma'am, so much, and wish you all the best. Just for your information, Reeth has been participating at the Asian and the World Masters level, and she's doing pretty well, winning gold medals in the triple jump. And the only athlete that I know, I've been in this athletic field for a long time, who held 2 national records, that was in the long jump and the heptathlon. And I must say, a champion during her days, a great icon, and NEB is very fortunate to get her in their fold and taking care of all the race requirements and putting things in place and advising them so well. Ma'am, thank you for your service and hope to see you in more races later on. Wish you all the best. Thanks. Thank you so much. Yeah, thanks.
Come on, guys, keep moving. Enjoy your run. Stay safe, have fun. There are plenty of aid stations along the way. Stay hydrated, stay energized. This event would not be possible without the help of all our sponsors and partners, of course.
Okay, the world finished with their 10K. Now the fun race begins. And you see the runners there taking off. This was a 7:30 flag off for the 5K race. And the 5K is going to be more of fun. It's not a competitive race. So all those who came accompanying their runners, who took part in the 10K, the daddies, the mummies, the friends, the neighbors, I've joined the bandwagon and I've taken part in a non-competitive event called the 5K. This has just taken off and they'll go about 2.5 kilometers and make a turnaround and come straight to the same finish line.
Cherry Agency Private Limited, Mr. Manjunath, Supreet Agency Private Limited, Mr. Ramesh, Bharat Tire Center,
Right, Bengaluru,
let's do this together. As you cross the start line, put your hand up, wave and smile, make some noise. This is the beginning for you, country. This is the beginning for you to join the running revolution of the country. You start Martidira. As you're starting, on your right side, you see the people. They're coming back after their 10K run. Next year, you want to see yourself on the other side, not this side. Right? Next year you want to be on the other side with the 10K people completing before you start this. Come on. Put your hand up, wave and smile as you pass by. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. On stage we have Mr. Rajendra Kataria, Secretary Commerce and Industry, MSME and Mines, who's also just completed his 10K. And also we have our proud partners from Apollo Tires, Mr. Palu, Mr. Manjuna, Mr. Ramesh. Thank you so much for being here. And also Mr. Dinesh. And of course we have Mr. Remus Cruz, Head of Sports Marketing, Apollo Tires. Wouldn't have been possible without the support of them. But nevertheless, come on. The world is watching you over the idi jagate ivattu nimmannu nodtide. Yeah, the cameras are on. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Instagram. The world is watching you. The press and media is here. Put your hands up. Wave and smile madi kandri. Wave and smile madi. Salpa shabda barli when you start the film. The moment you enter the entry arch, you got to make noise, because you're not just making noise for the camera, you're making noise for yourself. You're making noise for that inner self that you have pushed out this morning to start and join the running revolution, country. Adukoskara salpa shabda barli, nimmugoskara salpa shabda barli, nimma spirit goskara salpa shabda barli. As you walk, as you cross the start line, nimma pakka right hand side alli 10K finish ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ. Next year you want to be on that side. You need to be on that side. If not next year, in just a couple of months down the line, you want to be on the next side. Yeah? Come on. Wave and smile.
Well, we are midway into the race. The 10K is just over. The 5K athletes have just taken off. And you see the sea of runners participating in this race. And the interviews that we have conducted earlier, people glorifying and talking so highly about NEB. Here are this couple. They are not only organizers here at this meet, but they are also well-established, well-accomplished runners. I'm talking to Sunil and Sangeeta Shetty. So Sunil and Sangeeta are also competitive runners who take part in marathons, in ultra marathons. And I know for sure they have been podium finishers in various races. How is it that you combine so well as a runner and also come here and play a vital role as an organizer with NEB?
Thank you so much. The best part is like, I mean, we, most of us in NEB sports, like, are runners. So that actually helps us because, I mean, you see, like, what happens on the other side when you participate as a runner, and organizing honestly, like, becomes difficult. The job is difficult in that case, I would say.
So here are the runners who know the walks, they know the talk. They have been runners themselves, so they know all things that they have to lay out for the established runners. I was talking to Reeth a little while ago, and she told me that everything from pre-race, during race and post-race, including the breakfast, is all well taken care of. And this can come to you only when the runners who have run races will understand the runners who take part. I've seen a lot of novices taking part, some young runners taking part. What brings them? This place is quite far from the main city. So what draws them to this place to participate in this race? Most of them were doing it, their maiden runs. So what are those factors that you all take care of and attracts the crowd that comes here?
Hello, this is Sangeeta Shetty. And to your question, I think this race is quite unique and it's in a different locality. And it's like, picnic with your family. And it's like a family get together. You are spouse and all, they run. And then you have a hot breakfast. So I think the main push or the main motivation is, I think, coming far away, getting up early to this beautiful place, which is very beautiful to run.
Just to add to what Sangeeta said, I mean, basically, like, it's, as you rightly said, it's very far away from the city. And for the first time, guys, like, coming and participate in 5K. I mean, today we have, in fact, huge numbers, like, who are in the 5K. I think that the name, like, the NEB Sports, the way we take care of everyone, that's one of the precise reasons, like, why people, so many come for our races.
Yeah, and I'm sure most of these runners are looking forward to what's coming up next. I spoke to a doctor a little while ago. He said, I only do NEB races. So what's coming up next? Let the world know so they can all get enrolled, for that race.
One of our biggest and the flagship races, like, in fact, that's our first race for NEB Sports, the Bengaluru Marathon. That's on 8th of October. Yeah, and this time we have a new sponsor, Wipro. So it's a Wipro Bengaluru Marathon, which is on 8th of October and from Kantirva Stadium.
Wonderful. It's a beautiful location and you're going to see the main heart of Bengaluru. So 8th of October, see that you get your dates booked and don't forget to come back and take part in an NEB event and in Bengaluru. Thank you, Sunil. Thank you, Sangeeta, and wish you all the best for all your running too. I'm a great fan of you. So keep going and inspiring the world. Thanks.
Look at that. We also have a daddy. We have a daddy running with a baby. We have a mommy running with a baby. Now this is where you need to start. Incepting the culture of running and fitness from the time you're born. Beautiful, beautiful moments here at the Bengaluru 10K Challenge powered by Apollo Tires. Beautiful. All the 10K runners, welcome back. Congratulations. Please head out straight after collecting your medal and go to the place where the breakfast is served. It is on your left.
This race motivating people of all ages, and we have another very young athlete participating in the 55 plus category, and we have Tripura here with us. I saw a little while ago taking some selfies and doing some stretches. Ma'am, how was this race and what brings you here to participate in this race?
I wanted to check my stamina as to how I can run. I think I was able to compete and I did a good job. I'm proud of it.
So do you undergo some training on a regular basis, or you came here just for the fun of it?
I just came for the fun of it. Thank you.
So don't you feel a distance of such a long 10K requires some regular training? So there are some learnings from this. I've been talking to the Olympians who are trying to put this message across, that take up to running on a regular basis. So are you going to start off like that? Because it could also lead to injuries if you do a one-off race like this. And I saw you all in smiles, no aches and pains. God has blessed you with good health. So what have you in plans for future? Are you going to take that by running? There is no age to start. You can start at any age. So what are your plans for the future?
It's my first marathon. I would like to keep running all the marathons where I can do. I'll do my best.
Okay. What about the organizing? The organizers have done everything here. They have brought you so far away from the city, and so many people are attracted. There are some factors that people are attracted to this sport to participate. So how was the route and how was the things that the organizers had put forth for you?
I should thank all the organizers and the camera people here who have really done a fantastic job. We started at 3:30 from Hosur, and it's really a good run right from morning till now. Enjoyed it.
Ma'am, you're looking so fresh. 3:30 from Hosur, and still this is something around now quarter to 8, and you're still looking so fresh. What message do you have for the young generation? I'm sure you have started this pretty late in life, in school. So what message do you have for the young generation?
Young kids, keep going, keep running, keep your health and keep your spirits always high. Best of luck.
Thank you so much, man. Wish you all the best for the races coming up soon. All the best. Thank you. We have so many groups coming from distant places participating in this 10K challenge, and here is a group all clad in these wonderful colors, and they are still looking so fresh. Who will say that they all completed 10 kilometers? They were there doing a little stretching, and I had to go them to bring them here. So what brings you from a distance? I think you all are somewhat 20-30 kilometers away? Yeah, we are 30 kilometers away. 30 kilometers away. What draws you to this place to take part in this 10K challenge?
It's the inspiring situation over here. The crowd, the color, I would say. So it's like all motivational factors which is inculcating over here to bring us over here.
What is the name of your group that you all participate in?
Group name is I Am Runner, Itina Mahavir Runner Group.
Okay, they all come under one banner, the I Am Runners. And are you all from the same location or are you all from different places? Same location. So what type of training are you all doing? Do you all meet every day? Do you all meet on weekends?
Yes. So we have everyday regime that our Guruji runs. Morning we have yoga, and then we have stretching. We have various types of exercise that we do. And I think 3 to 4 times in a week we run. Mainly Saturday is a long run, and within weekdays we have 2-3 days we run for 5-6 kilometers like that. Yeah.
So I will just add on. So we have very good guru with us. So he take care of entire thing. So we have a very perfect schedule, which consists of weekly three days running, then there is a strengthening, then there is a cardio, and 1 day rest, and 1 day this yoga. So we have a complete package. Thanks. All we are doing good running because of our Guruji.
I want to add something over here. This is all because of our Guru, who has actually passed all the good things to me, and I'm passing through to everyone over here. So it started from our Guru, Samson Sequeira. Thank you so much, Guruji.
I'm so happy with this group because here is the guru that they're talking of. He is Bhupinder, earlier based in Mumbai. Now he has moved to Bangalore, and he was one of my trainees in Mumbai, and he has spread that to Mumbai and to Bangalore, and I'm so happy that he has got a wonderful group of people who are doing proper regimented training, and they meet at weekends. At weekends you all meet up and they pick races all over Mumbai. Do you all have plans to run races outside Bengaluru?
Yeah. We plan to go to Mysore barefoot run, also Chennai, the East Coast run. And added to Sam what he told, we have designed a very well thought HIIT, HIIT, high intensity interval training. And in fact, each of us also want to take this up in our organization and in our area so that we inspire others. Thank you.
Wonderful. So wonderful ambassadors of running, wonderful ambassadors of health. We have just one lady in the crowd here, and where are your better halves? They are there. They are somewhere there. So we have one participant who also did 10K. This is Aarti. Come Aarti, come here. Okay, we have Atri here who has also participated in the 10K race. How was this route and how did you enjoy this race?
Route was good actually. Race was also good. I didn't find it much difficulty to finish this. It was nice. It was a nice experience. Repeat experience. Thank you.
So you also go through your regular training with the group, or you'll have a separate ladies group?
No. She's our guide. So I'm normally not with the group, but follow his instructions.
Okay, so you do something of your own?
No, I do it on a different time. But
on different time, but you're still following what the guru tells you. Wonderful. And we hope to see this group participating in a lot of events outside Bengaluru. So when you all go for events, you'll all travel together. So it's more like a picnic for you. So it's picnic, fun and run. So wish you all the best for all your races. Oh, we have a doctor in the group. So everything taken care of. Oh, a physio. So all the niggles, aches and pains are taken. Doctor, do you have too many patients here, or they are all managing well?
Quite fit. They all are quite fit, and definitely, the exercising what they follow is really quite scientific. So which keep us away from injury. And still, if they have any small amount of pain or aches, I'm happy to serve them.
Wonderful. What a combination. We have an expert in training, we have a physio in attendance, and we have Chaitanya here. Chaitanya?
Yeah, this is a very nice event. Out from busy schedule, somewhere we have to start. I started by looking our Bhupinder Singh's status after completion of 10k run. That is how I started my 10k run. I don't miss any of the marathons because of our Guru. Thanks to our Guru and Guru to Guru, and our physio also.
Yeah, wish you all the best, champions, and hope to see you at different races. Okay, I'm sure you are very impressed with the NEB. So I want all of you to give 3 cheers to the NEB. Oh. I'm so privileged and so honored. So 3 cheers to the organizers, NEB. Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Hip hip. Hooray! Wonderful. All the best to each one of you. Thank you. Competitive race. The race is just over. There was a fun race called the 5K fun race, and here we have runners who participated in the 5K run race. There is no medals for this, but surely they have enjoyed the 5K, and the finish that you saw a little while ago looked like an actual competitive race where they had a sprint to the finish, and it was a mad rush to the finish. Ultimately it was Chetan who won the race. Nandan came in second. Nandan was leading the race, and just at the last sprint he lost out to Chetan and Dinesh, who finished third. Now आप लोग सब competitive runners हो, आप 5K के बजाय 10K में क्यों नहीं participate किया?
क्योंकि हमारा एज थोड़ी कम भी थी और सब सीनियर थे 10K में और हमारे को 5K फन रन अच्छा होता क्योंकि हमारा इवेंट है 5K, हम ट्रैक इवेंट 5K करते तो रोड पे ही 5K कर रहे हैं।
मेरा 10K ही था एक्चुअली, मेरा थोड़ा इंजरी हो गया था इसलिए मैं 5K कंपटीशन किया हूँ। हाँ रोड पर।
आप मैराथन भी भागते हो?
मैराथन भी 21 हाफ मैराथन भी भागा हूँ। मेरा बेस्ट टाइमिंग है 10 किलोमीटर में 35 मिनट्स है। हाँ।
What about you? हाफ मैराथन करते हो क्या आप? खाली ट्रैक इवेंट्स और 5K ज़्यादा नहीं? What about you, Dinesh?
I'm also participate only in 5K events. I'm practicing for 5K event.
Are you a competitive runner in 5K? You do tracks and all?
Yes, I am competing.
You have no plans to do long races? 10K or a longer competitive race? This is a non-competitive race. So what made you register for a non-competitive race?
Actually, I'm usually participating in 5K run only, so that's why I have participated. Sometimes I'm doing 10K and half marathon, but there my timing I can't able to reach, so I'm focusing on my 5 kilometer runnings.
So most of the coaches also advocate that you train well for a 5K, and if you have a fast 5K, 10K, then you can do a good half or a good full. Are you under some coaches? आप लोग कोई कोच के अंदर हो?
मेरा कोच है सुशांत जेंडे, वो मेरा सीनियर है, उसके पास मैं प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ।
तो आप लोग प्रैक्टिस कहाँ करते हो?
हम बेलगाम में प्रैक्टिस करता हूँ।
मैं बैंगलोर में इधर से।
Bangalore. What about you? Where are you from?
I'm also from Bangalore.
So we have runners from Bangalore and one is come all the way from Belgaum, and they have chosen to take part in a non-competitive race, but that spirit was worth watching when they went sprinting to the finish. You had a little injury issue, so that is why you thought you lost out on him, but you are leading the race right through. So what exactly happened at the finish line?
Last I don't see him in the backside. He's coming in long. I not observe only him. Little bit pain is there in my leg because I lost the race second place.
Okay, so you are not concentrating on who's trailing you. You were running on your own and you had the pain, so your mind was occupied with the pain and you didn't know who was coming and he came from behind quietly. तो आपका क्या स्ट्रैटेजी था? आपने ऐसे ही प्लान किया था कि लास्ट तक पकड़ो और बाद में इनको स्प्रिंट में मारना?
नहीं, मेरा ये टारगेट था कि ग्रुप पकड़ के चलने का, और फर्स्ट कोई भी नहीं था, मैं 4 किलोमीटर में ही लीड पे था, फिर आ गया और मैं इनको पकड़ के गया लास्ट फिनिशिंग को हम फिनिशिंग कर दें।
Okay, so wonderful. Wish you all the best for your track races, for your half marathons, and for your longer races that you're going to pick on later. So all the best to you. Thank you so much.
I'm walking with the ghost behind my ears. The only one that's real, so close.
We have had runners coming from all walk of life, and NEB has been promoting runners who are visually impaired, and here we have a runner who participated in all of 10K. He is Sharath, and he had a guide in the form of Rashmi, and we are so happy that most of these runners who participated in these races had a guide. So I'm so happy. First I'll check with Rashmi. Rashmi, what made you come to this event and help a visually impaired runner? You could have participated on your own too.
Yeah, so before I used to participate, run alone, and once upon a time I just saw them, so that's where it got inspired me, because they can do anything even though they are blind, but we have everything, but still we are not able to do anything, and then we feel, okay, no, this is the problem, that is a problem, but they have the inspiration, and that motivated me to join them. and that is where I started running as a guide for them. And this is almost like my 7th or 8th 10K with them. So from last 1.5 year, I'm working with Guide Runners India under the guidance of Bhumika. So it's really wonderful running with them, and I really enjoy this every morning. Yeah.
Oh, so there is a group called Guide Runners India. Okay, so where do you all operate? You all operate only in Bengaluru, or you all take runners all over the country?
It is across all the cities. So we have Mumbai, Chennai, and in the Hyderabad as well. So Ahmedabad too. So Bhumika is headed by all of those. So she has gone to Chennai. Unfortunately, she could not make it today. But my entire team is sitting over there near the tent. So that is where it's very
Wonderful, Rashmi. I'd like to know more about the runner. What type of training does he do on his own? Does he have a coach, or is he training on his own?
weekend there will be a training even in the Bangalore we have at Kantirava Stadium, so in different cities. So he has come all the way from Chennai just for the marathon. So he's been trained on Saturdays, weekends and then weekdays also, because a few people are working and few are college students. So he's a college student, by the way. So he's doing his BA final year, and that's where like, okay, they get trained and she'll be like giving all fitness assessment and all those proteins, everything, like she'll be providing them. So she's a good coach. Yeah.
Wonderful. They're getting all-round support from all ends, from various people, and more so in the race. Then they have guides like you participating. I want to know from him, how did he experience, what was his experience in this race?
Yeah, so this was his first time nice road experience. So generally we have gone that எப்படி இருக்கோ இந்த நைஸ் ரோட்ல எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் எப்படி இருக்கோ ரன்னிங் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ்
போன தடவை வளைஞ்சு போற மாதிரி இருந்துச்சு இந்த ஸ்ட்ரைட்டானால கொஞ்சம் ஈஸியா இருக்கு
ஆமா ஓகே so last time in the HSR like he had some like it was a gully road experience, right? So this was a straight road experience and then he really enjoyed it. So that is what he's saying it in Tamil. Yeah.
So what are his plans now for the future? I mean, he's been doing 10K. Does he have any plans for running longer races, or he's going to be doing a lot of these short races only?
You wanted, I mean, உங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப இஷ்டமா பார்ட்டிசிபேட் பண்ணனும் அத்லெட் ஆக போறீங்களா?
Yes. Improve.
Okay. Okay, so he'll improve his running part and then he wanted to be an athlete. So that's what he says. And then when I said I'm a software engineer, so he was inspired by that, and then he said even I want to do coding, ma'am, like you. So it's really good, wonderful to run with them. That too this morning.
Rashmi, you're doing a wonderful job. You're not only, you have guided him all along the route, and you're also motivating him and inspiring him in daily life also. So Sharad, wish you all the best. All the best to you. God bless you. You have got an angel in Rashmi. And all the best to you also. God bless you also, Rashmi. Yeah, take care. All the best. Okay? See you later sometimes. I'll catch you all in the next race when I come. Huh? All the best. All the best. Yeah, thanks.
Be happy. Be kind. Be generous. Be great. Be honest. Be you. Be happy. Be kind. Be generous. Be great. Be honest. Be you. Be you.
Driving on the endless open road, all the places that I used to know, running through the endless open blue to hypercolor feeling taking hold. Driving on the endless open road, all the places that I used to know, running through the endless open blue to hypercolor feeling taking hold. Driving on the endless open road, all the places that I used to know, running through the Cabin to the endless open blue too. All the places that I used to know. Smoke rings running through my mind where visions in my mind start growing. And the open wide road running through the sky, hop a color blue, the summer in your mind. And the open wide road running through the sky, hop a color blue, the summer in your mind. And the open wide road running through the sky, hop a color blue, the summer in your mind. And the open wide road running through the sky, hop a color blue, the summer in your mind. How I feel when I'm cold again. 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 Places that I used to know, running through the endless open blue too, hop a color feeling taken home. Driving through the endless open blue too, all the places that I used to know. Smoke rings running through my mind where visions in my mind start growing. Turning